Hey guys, so very recently we hit the 1 year anniversary of when I first started the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Themed Moveset series, and that first video I did was the Kaioken Themed Moveset. So I was thinking, should I do the Kaioken themed moveset again? And then I figured, no, I think I'm going to wait until Xenoverse 3 to do that, as well as revisiting some of the other themed movesets such as the Dandelion themed moveset and the time skip moveset, but I'll talk about that more so in the future when we're actually a little bit closer to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. But what I've noticed over the past few months is that I've pretty much, for the most part, stayed away from the themed moveset series. And I've recently done a few, like the regeneration theme moveset and the pointless theme moveset, and you guys seem to really respond well to them. So I think, you know what, to celebrate the 1 year anniversary, and because I kind of missed doing these theme moveset videos, I think, you know what, for like a week or so, you know, 1 or 2 weeks, I don't know yet, let's go back and do some new themed movesets in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And to start off, this is, well, okay, well, you've already read the title, so you know where I'm going. These attacks are some of my favourites in not just Xenoverse 2, but I'd say more so in the Dragon Ball franchise. They may be a bit basic, but honestly, I just really like using these attacks. So we have Instant Transmission, Solar Flare, Spirit Bomb, the Kaioken Assault as our 4 supers, and for our 2 ultimates, we have the final Kamehameha and Spirit Sword, Super Saiyan, mostly for Super Saiyan 3 as our transformation, and for our evasive, we have Armored Boost. So guys, I will explain these attacks as we progress through the video, but with that being said, let's get into the first fight for this video. Also guys, if I sound a bit nasally or low energy, it's because I'm just getting over the flu. I've not had one that's hit me this hard for about 4 or 5 years, stuff like that. So again, if I sound a bit bleh or meh, you know, like a meh emoji, what? Yeah, but if I sound a bit low energy, that's the reason why. Again, I'm just getting over it. Just got a bit of a headache and a stuffed nose, you know, it's whatever. I'll get over it one day, hopefully. So yeah, we're going to the first fight for this video. This guy has picked, as you can see, Super Gogeta, and he is level 80. Now these are, if I remember anyway, these are all going to be play matches with limitations turned off, I think. I'm not entirely sure if I do play a few rank battles, but I'm level 99, in case you didn't know. Oh yeah, and the Super Soul I'm using is the, I believe it's the Wii Super Soul, the Very Well I Shall Rewind Time, or Return Time, whatever it's called. And if you don't know what that does, basically when you get a perfect block, like just guard if you want to be super technical about the terms, but when you get a perfect block, it will recover, quite honestly, quite a respectable amount of your health. I mean, if you know how to perfect block, or if you can perfect block, oh, very nice right there after me, but if you do know how to perfect block, it's going to be something that will come very useful, well, depending on your build, because if you know how to manage your health, or if you just know how to not get hit, I guess, then maybe running the Valor Super Soul, which what's called the Watch Your Tongue, which you don't know what that one does. It basically recovers a tiny bit of ki and stamina whenever you get a perfect block. So yeah, that was the first fight. I did break his guard quite a few times, so I'm going to speed this footage up here right just for a moment, and he rage quits. He disconnects in a player match. What's the point? Okay, going to the next fight for this video. If you guys have been following me on Twitter, my handle is in the bottom left of this video. You know that I post a few screenshots of this fight on there. This guy's level, was it 93? I have no idea which preset of Goku's picked, because I just never bothered learning like what the different presets are, because, but mostly because no one really uses this form of Goku, or this, I guess, like variant of Goku anymore. It's mostly just Super Saiyan Blue. Well, no, it's entirely Super Saiyan Blue, let's be fair. And when Extra Pack 2, DLC 6, whatever you want to call it, when that drops, I would assume no one will pick Super Saiyan Blue Goku after that, and it'll just be Ultra Instinct, especially if his, you know, his combo chains are the same, because damn, it'd just be so overpowered. And you can see in the back, well, you know, like in the background there, there's like that Ki Blast, and I noticed it there as I was like attacking him, so I decided to go in there. Maybe I'm going to absorb it and become Ultra Instinct, who knows? So yeah, so as you may have noticed as well, I'm using the, for this fight and a few other fights in this video, I'm going to switch between the normal pilot suit outfit that I wear, you know, like the pilot suit with the Resurrection F Vegeta, not pants, pilot suit, top, Resurrection F Vegeta, gloves and gloves and boots, and the Force White, I think, pants. I'm going to be switching between that outfit and the Resurrection of F Goku Gi, which I just think looks very nice with Super Saiyan. I think it'll look even nicer if Super Saiyan hair spiked, but there he went for a very nice instant transmission Super Dragon Fist, which I didn't really expect. So yeah, very nice there. So, oh yeah, right there he goes for Super Saiyan 3. As I think he went for it after I went for the heavy smash, so of course I would have broken his guard, so very nice for me there. It's the final Kamehameha. I'm just waiting here trying to look a little bit badass. It doesn't really work now because in the moment he's going to go for a fully charged Kamehameha, and because he is Super Saiyan 3, of course he's going to warp. So at the time I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was just going to go for a normal instant transmission like we saw right there. But no. So yeah, with my evasive, as I've already mentioned, I'm running Armoured Boost, and from just a purely cosmetic standpoint, you know, like how it looks, it is my favourite because I just love like attacks that make you look like a Super Saiyan, I guess, I don't know. So there he goes for the Super Dragon Fist as he goes for the Spirit Sword. It neither worked. I mean, if you want to be technical, he did technically, maybe, I don't know, get the advantage there because I think, does it Super Dragon Fist only take 1 bar of ki? It's either 1 or 2, I think it's 1, and because he hit me with all 3 hits, as I was going for the Spirit Sword, that did tank a bit of my stamina. So, I mean, it's not really a big deal, but if you want to be technical, like, he did get the advantage there, plus I did just use 3 bars of ki, and I don't have maximum charge or anything, so yeah, it's not looking, well, it's not that it's not looking good for me, because I do, of course, have a lead over him, but I have no ki, basically, so I do go for the Spirit Bomb there, and, well, the reason why I went for it is because the Spirit Bomb is just such an iconic attack, and I love the normal one, like the super attack, how it rebounds, because, damn, it's like, if you guys have watched the ×3 sort of whole video with me, the Catalog Sky base, you'll notice that, but yeah, in that video I did like a Spirit Bomb rebound, and it looks so damn cool. It's just such a fun attack, it really is. It's a transmission because, well, mostly it's because of the scene in the Battle of the Gods movie, not the arc, the movie where Goku is in Super Saiyan fighting Beerus in, like, is it space, like the upper atmosphere? I don't know, but he goes like the instant transmission spam into the Super Kamehameha. I just love that. Solar Flame because it's like the perfect desperation move, because if you've never used it in the fight, like right here, yeah, he's screwed now, like he can't do anything, like perfect timing. Yeah, for me saying it. Again, with instant transmission, it's like, if you know how to use it and use it like maybe, well, once, maybe twice, that's a bit of a stretch, but like using it at least once per fight. Well, not even at least, like if you use it just once per fight when your opponent maybe isn't expecting it, you can get the advantage as as what happened right there. I have the Kaioken Assault because, again, much like Solar Flare, I love how it's like a desperation move, even though, I mean, you could argue that the only desperation move that's a Kaioken attack in Xenoverse 2 is the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. If you burst it, because if you do burst it, you know, you'll be like staggered for a few seconds, so you won't be able to move, you know, vanish into your visor or anything like that. I mean, technically speaking, shouldn't that attack be called the Kaioken ×3 Kamehameha? Because, again, when you burst it, you then use ×4. Well, I don't know, it's just a bit weird. But yeah, for my ultimates, as you already saw, I have the final Kamehameha and Spirit Sword, and right there, I get my guard broken. Very nice. But yeah, the reason why I went for those 2 ultimates is because, well, yes, they are Vegeta ultimates, and he is technically my favourite Vegeta character. What? Oh, I'm too ill. He is technically my favourite Vegeta character, guys. Apparently so. No, he is technically my favourite cast character, like original character. What is a original character? Or who's going to get that joke? I'm too ill right now. But yeah, Final Kamehameha, just because it's like a mix between, well, of course it's a mix between Final Flash and Super Kamehameha, or I guess like a normal Kamehameha, whatever. But I just love how it looks. I love the fact that it's like the 2, I wouldn't say most iconic, because I wouldn't really say Final Flash is that iconic, or at least not compared to Gadget Gun or Big Bang Attack, but it's like these 2 attacks combined to create just like an ultimate godly attack. And Spirit Sword, because of just how, maybe not disrespectful, but just because of how like badass it looks, I don't know. And Super Saiyan 3, because that is, well, I mean, I don't really know what my favourite Saiyan transformation is. It's either Super Saiyan 3, or Super Saiyan Blue, and maybe I'll talk about Super Saiyan Blue in a future video, like why I love it so much. Even though in the anime so far, it just gets completely wrecked every time Goku uses it. And Vegeta as well. But I mean, he did at least, I guess, defeat, technically, Golden Frieza, but he did get completely wrecked by it, so spoilers. So yeah, I did try and go for Spirit Bomb there. Didn't really work because, well, I did charge it, but he hit me before I was able to actually fire it off. He went for the stun right there, I vanish. Fantastic, what is it, latency, I don't know. Look, I think, well, as I'm really recording this right now, like, well, I recorded the intro a few days ago, and I have to record something else with Gate and Skybath, so if I sound a bit different in the intro than I do for the rest of the video, that's why. But I think DLC 5 is actually going to be released on the Tuesday, which if you're watching this, it should be tomorrow, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it should be tomorrow. Well, I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, go for the stand right there to defeat him, the double boy hands, very nice. But they've mentioned on the Japanese Xenoverse 2 website, like in the information part, if you translate it, it says that it should be released on the 28th. And right now, as we record this, it's the 26th, and by the time this video goes out, it should be the 27th. So, if everything goes to plan, it should be released tomorrow, again, as of when this video is uploaded. But there's a rumour going around, and I can't stress this enough, it is just a rumour, but apparently they're going to be fixing the netcode, I don't know. But I hope so, that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, they'll go for the very strange looking spirit sword. I mean, it still hit him, but it didn't swing. Okay. But as I just mentioned, it still stunned him. I mean, I don't know what happened there. But here, I'm kind of being a bit of a jerk. I'm going to go for the swing kick, because like, right here, he's got enough stamina to vanish. I knew he was going to, because of course he would, so I'll go for it again here. I don't think he vanishes this time. I don't think he does. Will he? No, he doesn't, so he learns the lesson. Okay, great. So now I immediately go for the, I guess, like the super Kalkin sword. Not really, just the Kalkin sword. Didn't work. So that's like, what? 1 bar of ki completely wasted there. Great. I mean, I'm complaining. Well, not really complaining, just like mentioning, I guess. But like right now, it's looking pretty damn good for me. Like the only advantage that he technically has is the fact that he has max ki. I forget which totems he's run. I'm just trying to think. I can't remember, but here I go for the spirit bomb. I charge it up, it rebounds, it hits him. Damn it, it's such a fun attack to use, it really is. Okay, so he's got the supernova, not the coolest supernova, just the normal one. I try and go for the armored boost, like fly through it using armored boost, because you can do it with Rebellion Spear. And actually, I never knew you could do it with armored boost. Or so, I don't think I've ever done Xenoverse 2. Oh, it didn't really work though. We kind of did, I don't know. Let's get the power block off. Very nice. I mean, I think it's going to be gaming moment, I really do. The right here, what I'm trying to do is to try and find an opening where I can vanish and then just do a bit of basic combat on him, and I did vanish right there. Now, in the moment, I do drop out of, I forget if I was in Super Saiyan 1 or Super Saiyan 2, but I dropped out of it, and because I dropped out of that transformation, he fell out of the combo. Yeah, I mean, that's my fault there. He goes for a serious drop attempt, because really, I think that's all he could have done at that point, like desperation, I don't know, but I had plenty of time to go for a heavy smash into the spirit sword, and that is enough to finish that guy off. So guys, with that being said, thank you ever so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go now and rest up for DLC 5. And with that being said guys, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.